Welcome back to this tutorial, and here I'm going to show you how to use the masking tape or the paper tape around your paintings to give a neat and crisp border. We have 2-3 reasons for which we are going to use the masking tape. The first one is to stick the paper to the place so it will not move from there, and it will give you an ease of working with that. Second one, it will give you, as we have discussed before, the neat and smooth finish around the painting. And third one, you can create different types of patterns. I mean, you can just stick the tape in a different designs, and the rest of the area can be painted. So once you'll remove the tape, the pattern will be visible. So these are the 3 reasons for which we are going to use the masking tape. Here I am going to show you the pattern, which is like made up of only the vertical lines, because that can be used as a base for our other paintings. So just start by putting up the tape on the edges, and after that start applying the tape vertically with the equal distance on the paper. This masking tape comes in the variety of sizes in the market. Like what we are using here is 1 centimeter broad. You will be getting like 1 inch, 2 inches or more depending on the need and requirement of the painting. So if you need a thick border, you can go for the broader tape, or if you want a thin delicate border, then maybe you can go for the thin tape. Now you see we are done with putting the masking tape on the paper. Just make sure that stick the tape properly on the paper, because if the gap is there, the color will penetrate below the tape. Now I just want to give a simple gradient background here with the plain white vertical lines, which are like restricted for the colors from the tape. And for that I am using 3 shades. First is red, the crimson red, and the orange and the yellow. And finally we'll just merge them properly so it will give us the gradient look for the background. Here just make sure that do not use so much of water, because if water is more, then there are chances that it will penetrate below the tape, because end of the day this is the paper tape, this is not the plastic tape which we are using. So just use a moderate amount of water and probably like go for the rich pigment shade. As of now we are done with the red, so next move to the orange color. Right now I am just applying the color randomly, because at the end, after putting the yellow, we will just merge them or blend them together with the water. After putting orange, let's move to the yellow and just apply the color wherever the white paper is there. Once we are done with applying all 3 colors, let's go for the blending. For blending, take a flat brush, take a little water, and just keep on applying from top to bottom or bottom to top, whatever is convenient to you, and just keep doing like 3-4 times until and unless you will get the smooth edge for all 3 color variations. Putting a tape basically will give you an ease of working, because you don't have to worry about like to paint to the limited area. You can just randomly apply the colors and automatically it will take a shape depending on how you are putting the tape on the paper. once the base is done, just let it dry for some time and just make sure it should be completely dry. Otherwise what will happen, once you will take out the tape, the color will also move from its place, or if the water is more, it can penetrate at the places where we don't want to put it. Now the tricky part is removing the tape. It is actually a very risky job. Like see, here we have little more water, so it just came on our white area. So we just have to make sure that there should not be much water on the edges as well as on the painting. One more thing which you have to see is whenever you are removing the tape, it should be parallel to the paper. It should not be perpendicular to the paper. One more thing which we have to be careful while removing the tape is the sequence of putting the tape. Like whatever tape you have put it up on the paper at the end should be removed first. Yeah, so like this, one by one you can remove all the tapes, and you will see that the beautiful white space on the paper. Otherwise it would have been very difficult to color the strips in the gradient form, but after putting the tape we just have to simply just color the background. We don't have to worry about it. So that's the one of the advantage of using the tape. Here we have made the vertical pattern. You can make any random pattern. Or one more reason, I mean, if you want to give some defined shape on your painting like circle or a triangle or a rectangle, in that case also you can go for this masking tape technique. Here you will see how the clean and neat crisp border has come to our painting. So we are done with this, and just use your own creativity and imagination by putting the tape into different forms and patterns. Thanks for watching. Let's move to the next tutorial, that is using a bubble wrap with the watercolors. Thank you.